Hey, don't forget to check out Rant Cafe wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, and so on. You can watch the episodes live as we make them on Twitch, links in the description. And of course, the links to all of our guests in each episode are in the description, so show them some love. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Animac from the YouTube and Twitch channel Anime Uproar, and welcome to another episode of the Rant Cafe Anime Podcast. Here today with me, we have a bunch of great guests. Our topic is going to be debating the best 8 anime currently airing in the spring 2019 season, and boy, do we have some good ones and some good ones, if you know what I'm saying.
We know what you're saying.
Okay, good. So joining me today, we have Lost Pause, Noble from Lost Pause, back again.
Hey, what's cracking, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, it's your favorite here. Subscribe to my channel. Screw these guys. I mean, what? Hi.
Greatest intro ever.
That is how you do an intro, okay? Not this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rant Cafe. We're going to be talking about anime here, like robots. No, you annoy other people. That's the
right.
beauty of the Rant Cafe. Thank you.
Not,
Very cool.
You do it enough for both of us, but we also have Evanit0, Mr. Clutch, Mr. Play of the Game, back in the house.
See, I don't know if I have that type of energy, but I'm gonna try. What's up there, lovely people in there? My name is Evan. Yeah, I can't do it.
Can't do it live.
It was a good try.
It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt.
Good effort.
No, it was solid. It was solid. Also joining us, Briggs from All Day Anime, our co-host and BFF.
Oh, I love you too, BB. I'm Briggs from All Day Anime, and
Captain
hello
Pride.
guys. I'm gonna keep the level down a bit. There you go.
And is that everybody? Oh no, we also have our other lovely fellow co-host, Nux Taku from from Nux Taku channel.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone definitely go subscribe to Mother's Basement for quality anime content. And none of me. I am not on that channel at all.
I feel like Animac rolled his eyes a little bit. Oh, and we also have Nux Taku, sadly, unfortunately.
Look, they try to get rid of me as much as they can, but, you know.
I'm that cockroach that keeps coming back. You could say I'm that One Punch Man season 2.
I don't know. I'm pretty much, I think, the worm of Hunter x Hunter at it.
Yes.
You know, even
I was
after...
kind of sad if you didn't. As soon as he said cockroach, I was
Look,
gonna
man, Uvo Gin did his epic punch in Hunter x Hunter. It was very cool. Leveled the playing field. Everyone was taken down. But the worm survived! Just like me. That is why the worm from Hunter x Hunter is the most inspirational character in anime. And with that said, would you like to kick off the bracket? Oh, before we kick off the bracket, 2 honorable mentions that didn't make the top 8. And not that they're not per se in the 8 best, but they didn't make it for strange reasons. The first one is Sarazanmai, which is weird AF, and I really wanted to include it, but we didn't because we like these 8 more. And the second one is Bungo Stray Dogs Season 3, which I personally love a lot, but most of the people here have not seen it, or the first 2 seasons. So
yeah, so guys, you have to remember that there's a lot of anime out there to watch, and we haven't seen them all, but we do our best.
Gotta see them all.
Oh, sorry, bro. That would have been amazing.
Every episode, we're gonna have that one really cringy, high-pitched Nux song. In the
I'm gonna start it off with it again.
Oh god.
I'm very excited. I did a whole Shape of You parody in my last Naruto video, so hey, that was exciting. But I don't blame you for not watching it. It was 57 minutes long. Not the Shape of You parody. That would have been crazy. Anyway, so the first round we have Carol and Tuesday, an anime legal to watch in Japan, and therefore the illegal streaming sites have it, which is very good for us, versus Fruits Basket. And with all the dignity I have left, I'm going to vote for Carol and Tuesday. Not that I've seen it or anything, of course. No,
not that we're watching it or anything illegal.
Not like it's our favorite anime ever.
No. We're totally legally watching that. Yes.
Legally watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I just returned from Japan where I went solely to watch Carol and Tuesday.
Me too. Wow.
What
It
a
is.
coincidence.
I
Same.
go there once a week these days to see the new episodes.
That's so incredible. It's that YouTube money. It's just
Yeah,
alive
yeah.
and
We're
good.
we're anime YouTubers. We don't know what to do with
It's
money.
rolling in, man. It's all rolling
Yeah.
in.
Dude,
But
we
let
talk
me-
about titties and we lose ad revenue for a month.
Let me say a few things about Carol and Tuesday before I inevitably vote for Carol and Tuesday. I really love how this anime sets up the dynamic of Carol and Tuesday. Like, Carol is this girl who lives in these like obviously difficult conditions, but she's not some kind of like, complainer, doesn't go online. It's like, my life sucks. She's like a G. She does what she has to do. She hustles. Absolutely lovely to watch. And on the other hand, Tuesday is, first of all, named Tuesday, so good luck in high school. But she literally lives like this life of financial privilege, and yet socially she's completely like as stifled as you would say someone like Carol is financially or economically. So it is a great dynamic. And I'm gonna say right away, right off the bat, best boy is the DJ. He's just like fire, and then he's just like going to lunch dates and banging all these chicks. Best guy in that show.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I like about the show. Too.
I will
Not at
go
all.
next. Thank you very much. I love Fruits Basket. It's a great remake. I love how they revamped everything, the good art style. It's very true to the manga. Everything's going exactly as I read, and it's an enjoyable, good, classic shoujo experience. But that Carol and Tuesday, though, let me tell you, that's directed by the Cowboy Bebop man, Lord himself, and you can freaking tell how much style oozes from every single episode. How creative! Just that freaking briefcase alone is how it crawled down the stairs. Like, holy shit, that was amazing. And how like even the world itself is created into this wonderful character and how it comes alive. And that freaking opening is the best opening I think I've ever heard in any anime, period. Like, it's just so good. And I love the story. I love the characters and the fact that they have like a banging tune every single episode. It astounds me the amount of quality that is in this anime. I'm actually flabbergasted about how good this anime is. Not that I watch it because it's illegal. But
It makes you wonder how all the other anime channels on YouTube have footage, but it's really strange to me.
They all go to
bizarre.
Japan. That's it.
We all go to Japan, but it's just so good. It honestly is the best anime, and I would likely say it's probably going to be one of the contenders for anime of the year, like 100%. So I'm voting Carol and Tuesday.
Yeah, so far it's been amazing, dude. And I just want to say you have to read the manga because the music in the manga is even better.
How?
The music.
Yeah, Animac begins to see things in different wavelengths. He showed me a thumbnail that he was making today. He asked me my take on it, and he wasn't sure if he wanted to make the lightning bolt in the thumbnail blue or purple. So, but he called it. He wanted to know if he should make the thunderbolt blue or purple. So obviously I called him out saying that you can't see thunder and that's a lightning bolt. And he said, no, this is not lightning. It is the visual interpretation of what thunder would look like if it wasn't sound. So I respect this man a lot.
Thank you. No, I just wanted to get that manga comment in for all those people who are always like, read the manga, man.
I don't think it has a manga. I'm pretty sure it's original.
It probably doesn't, but I just wanted to make the comment. And
but even
now
original
I don't have
anime.
to say anything else for the rest of the day.
All right.
Well, I
Yeah,
feel like
you
I
got
don't really
that
have
difference,
too
yeah.
much to add to this this specific matchup. I watched the
Especially 'cause
first
it's the first
episode
man.
of Fruits Basket. I never watched the original. I'm gonna continue watching it because I did enjoy the first episode. However, it just doesn't compare to Carol and Tuesday. It was fantastic. I shed a few tears in the first episode. I'm a bitch, I know.
Bro, can I just
Of
say
Carolyn.
something again?
Yeah,
Because
I don't know. It just touched me.
Misty Cronexia, a friend of ours, he said, yo, you have to watch Carol and Tuesday. It's fucking amazing. And I'm like, sure, okay, whatever. And then he's like, bro, the music is just insane. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And I watch it, and like at the end of the first episode when they're like singing the song, I have like tears in my eyes. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was literally me, bro.
What's even
Yeah.
funnier is Misty's making a top 50 anime list of all time right now. And I remember he showed it to me, and Carol and Tuesday was like high on the top 50 list of all time.
Wild.
And
Wow.
he only watched a few episodes.
Yeah, that's I don't
That is
know.
incredible.
I
That
feel like
says a
he
lot
might just
about
be
the show.
reacting to the hype a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being close. Like it does seem amazing so far.
Yeah, I didn't go into it thinking this is gonna be amazing. I just kind of like, let's check it out. I usually do like music anime though, because like,
I saw the trailer and I knew it was going to be fucking fantastic. When I saw it, I was hyped as shit.
the visuals are great, and the music is something that you obviously can't bring out in manga. So I think that anime really is something special when it combines great music with great animation. So I personally am really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. Evanito, have you said your piece yet?
I haven't. Well, I'm a very being the smallest Anituber in this Rant Cafe right now. I don't have the money to go to Japan every weekend.
We can't talk about your penis every
So I have not seen Carol and Tuesday because I'm a legal boy and I watch everything legally. But I did see like the opening because people post it on YouTube all the time.
Wait, you don't live in Japan? Where do you live?
You'll never know. But
Well, if it's not in the US, then you can't be watching One Punch Man either, because that's only on Hulu.
I have Hulu. There you go.
Damn it! Oh, it was worth a shot. Anyway.
No, but I did see, however, the first few episodes of Fruits Basket, and for me, that was just very nostalgic. In fact, actually, after the first episode of that, I did shed a few tears. And it's just like the whole thing about like, just reliving, finding out that like, her like parents died and what have you. Just and it got to me.
So do we have one vote for Fruits Basket?
I'm the one person here who's gonna go for Fruits Basket just because I haven't gone to Japan this week to see Carol and Tuesday.
Well, guess what? You can't prove that I don't live in Japan, so.
That's true. There you go.
And also, your opinion doesn't matter. Carol and Tuesday advances.
Obviously.
Wow.
Anyway, that was
That's
a
how strongly
total
I feel about this
beatdown.
show.
Sorry, that was a very strong win. Even Evanito couldn't defend it with his arguments of saying I haven't seen Carol and Tuesday.
Well, I saw the opening.
Strong
The
argument.
opening is great.
It was a strong argument indeed, and unfortunately, it didn't do shiz. Anyway, next round we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which even though it didn't start this season, the beauty of JoJo's is every episode makes your entire life feels like it begins again. Anyway, it's JoJo versus Attack on Titan.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know why JoJo's on here, Nux.
I
Because
do.
it's our list and we
Because
can do whatever
I
we
wanted to talk
want.
about JoJo, and I'm excited for the next round
with
where it's-
JoJo being on here. It's still continuing. It's still
yeah, I
there.
know, which is why next round is Senko-san versus One Piece, and it's gonna be hype.
I was just about
Oh
to say,
shit!
Animac, you're lucky we didn't include One Piece.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
That one's a little bit too much, I think.
Anywho,
Yeah, oh yeah, Black Clover. We should have totally included Black Clover.
we have only one episode of Attack on Titan so far because it started late in the season.
Yeah, but we've all read the
I
manga.
really, really liked this episode. Like the animation is so amazing, and the pacing and everything. Obviously, I've read the manga, so I know what happens. But I
It's
absolutely
a
love
hype
the episode.
season. Attack on Titan continuously is getting better. Like every season is better than the last, and it'll continue getting better because the current arc in the manga is insane.
Yeah, this is gonna be like the conclusion of this season is probably gonna be like the craziest, the best part of Attack on Titan ever. So
I actually can't wait because I
did we finally
haven't
find
read
out
the
what's in the
manga and I
basement?
haven't been spoiled.
Oh man,
Yes, you
if
finally find out what's in the
they do a cliffhanger
Oh
where they
my
walk
God.
into the basement and then at the season ends and it's like coming soon, season 3, part 3.
Oh man. But like to try to like not be super biased because obviously we've seen way more of JoJo's Part 5 than the first episode of Attack on Titan. So even if I just base it off the last 2 episodes of JoJo's, I'm still gonna give it to JoJo's. I feel like the Attack on Titan episode like looked amazing and it's kind of building up into something versus the fight with the mafia boss versus the assassin guy was one of the greatest fights in
Mafia
JoJo's.
boss versus assassin guy.
Dude,
Brigo.
I don't know people's names, bro.
Doppio versus risotto.
Risotto.
You're the Italian.
Doppio
Well-
versus risotto.
Oh, I'm not good at Japanese names, says the Italian, talking about Italian characters.
I'm just not good at names. There's a difference. I'm not good at remembering.
Alright,
If you
well-
spoil JoJo for me, I'm gonna slap your asses. I will
Where
fly
are you,
over there
man?
with my Japan flying money to see Carol and Tuesday, and I will slap your ass.
And that's another reason I didn't want like say the mafia boss's name. I didn't remember the
Yeah.
assassin guy, but I feel like don't even talk about him.
I just feel like you guys don't even know what's coming because when Jojo finally introduces the final villain, Andrea Bocelli, you guys are done.
Wow.
Yeah, that is the true final villain of JoJo's. But no, man, this is tough because
Some people
honestly, I
call
love
him
JoJo.
Slavic Adonis, but most people
Yeah,
just
I
go by-
love JoJo's, but I feel like this Attack on Titan season is gonna be amazing, and it's so too soon to say this now, man.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
if
it's.
you
Yeah.
look, as someone who knows the manga and knows what's coming, you should not have any issues here. And realize that this is really continuing from Attack on Titan season 3, part 1. So, like, I don't know. I feel like there's enough basis to judge. And while I love Attack on Titan, and I am very upset it's against JoJo's in the first round, because it should have been against, like, Senko-san or something. That would have
Didn't
been
you make
sick.
the bracket?
What? Yeah,
Oh.
Lord Brigo put it together.
Oh, okay.
I picked out, well, it was a collaborative effort, okay? We're all making sure that no one else is 100% happy. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's no one should be 100% happy.
Yeah, if someone's 100% happy, it's bad vibes, okay? I guess. That's the moral of the story. Anyway, JoJo's latest 2 episodes were 2 of the greatest episodes in JoJo's entire runtime. If you've shed a tear watching Carol and Tuesday or Fruit Basket, then the latest episode of JoJo's will wreck you.
You know what's funny? I didn't cry in the latest episode of JoJo's.
Shut
but
up,
I
Brady.
cried
You
in the
cry
first.
for everything.
Jesus.
It hit me.
Really?
It touched me. It was amazing. It was fantastic. But for whatever reason, I don't know. Carol and
I don't know,
Tuesday
you-
just spoke to me
Briggs,
at a
the
different
thing
level.
is, you only cry for like sad, but also wholesome stuff, where their
Yeah.
things are like looking up.
I don't cry
that's-
at deaths, bro.
Not at deaths. Deaths is just like, they suck. So you don't cry. But you cry for like wholesome moments.
Dude, I cried like to a baseball anime, and then like everyone gets massacred in something else. Like soft.
Nox, I feel you 100%, but it's like we've also been watching JoJo's since like October, so I'm used to it now. But then Attack on Titan comes back, and it's like, I'm so hyped for it now. so I'm
Every
so-
episode of JoJo's is a blessing, okay? Listen, Risotto versus Doppio is the greatest JoJo fight since Jotaro versus Dio. And it's also the greatest fight of 2019 thus far.
I
Unless
told
you're
you,
potentially
I told
considering
you
Mob
that-
versus President Guy.
Jotaro versus Darby the Elder is better than Jotaro versus Dio.
I said since Jotaro versus Dio. Darby was older, so
Okay.
not including him.
I
as long as we're on the same-
personally loved Joseph versus Cars as one of my favorite fights.
But that was also earlier, so it doesn't
Yeah,
seem
I
unfair.
mean, they're all good. Yeah, there's some amazing fights.
I had to
Oh, man,
rewatch
I
it.
love
I'm making a
Joseph
video
versus
that's coming out in a couple of days. I had to rewatch all of part 2, and it's good.
Oh shiz, I
good.
forgot to record my part for you. I will get that done.
No worries.
Never fear.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, I honestly, part 4 of JoJo is disappointing a little bit, but
Oh my god.
yeah,
I
it was
mean,
my least favorite
Kira?
part.
Look, let's call
Kira
it
was good.
Okay,
Kira
hold
was
on.
good, but
For me,
that was the only
Kira-
thing. I did not like the protagonists. Kira was
Kira
good.
is incredible. So for me,
That
part
was the
4
only
was
thing
incredible.
That was good about it. That was the only thing
For-
that was good about it. Was
For
Kira.
Animac, Brigo's Kira's wife was the reason why Animac loved part 4. 'Cause
Well, she was hilarious.
she's
Yeah.
she's
No,
so
because
hot. Noble.
she's Animac's waifu. And the reason why Briggs loves part 4 is because of that one Italian restaurant scene where
That was hilarious.
the guys are eating tomatoes and like
That's an
dying.
amazing episode.
The best
though.
filler JoJo episode ever.
That's the
honestly.
best
No,
filler
but-
episode
it
of all
wasn't
time.
filler. You don't
Oh,
understand. One
it
of the
was
greatest
filler.
characters in part 4 is Morio itself. The city is a character. So all of the things that are going on in this, calm little town with the greatest radio song of all time. Morty, Morty, Morty. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love part 4. I love part 5. The past 2 episodes of JoJo's are epicness. Even though I love Attack on Titan and my favorite character in Attack on Titan, Erwin, is getting hell of a lot of clout this season. I'm still voting Jojo's.
Yeah, I think
as do I.
Erwin's a great leader, and his leadership skills will really come out in this one. I also thought that part 4 wasn't as good as some people like Nux were making it out to be, but I still liked it overall.
I feel like we got to base our vote
it just was
on
the
part 5
weakest
though.
of the JoJo, which isn't saying a lot because JoJo is fantastic overall. So like, it's just not as fantastic.
So is everyone voting for JoJo's?
Yeah, I'm voting for JoJo too. Like, it's amazing.
Evanit0.
I've only seen the first episode of Attack on Titan, and I've never watched JoJo's past part 1, so
Well, that's awkward.
it's like you guys are all here just talking about JoJo's. It's like, well, I have no opinion on JoJo, so
Or Attack on Titan, apparently.
well, no, I've seen Attack on Titan, so I'll go for Attack on Titan because it's the one thing I'm excited for out of the two.
Oh my god.
Fair
So
enough.
Yeah. Briggs?
I already voted for JoJo's 100%.
Yeah, I'm
over. Now
conflicted,
just-
but it doesn't matter. So JoJo.
Yo, let's hear. Don't do that, man. Man up. Tell us your choice.
No.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be more hyped
What's
for
this
Attack on Titan in the
pussy-ass
future.
No.
No.
I'm more hyped for Attack on Titan.
Can we
than I
please
am
get
for
a Twitch
JoJo's,
clip?
because
of
Attack on Titan is
Animax
fresh and it just came out again. But if I were comparing it to the last season, I do think that JoJo's is better.
Hell yeah. Even
Like
just the
JoJo's
last like,
more
2
than Attack on
episodes.
Titan? I'm almost surprised.
He only
I
has
guess
one
I-
episode to go off
I
of
did a
though.
Good
so.
job.
Yeah, you only got
No, we
one
don't. This is
episode,
3 part 2. Okay.
All right, yeah, it's part 2. It's continuation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think JoJo's is better than part 1 of season 3.
Nice.
Part 1 of season 3, amazing.
But JoJo's is just JoJo's, man.
It's not as amazing as part 2 is gonna be.
I
So,
know
but
nothing
because,
about
again,
JoJo's past
just-
part 1.
Part 5
Very
is becoming one of my new favorites. 100%.
Yeah, I'm loving part 5. Especially the latest 2 episodes. I mean, you protect and you
attack.
you
I will
attack.
slap you. I will
But-
fly over to Montreal and slap your ass. All right.
But-
Okay.
We got some epic scenes from back in the latest episode.
Yeah. All right.
That was
so
actually
JoJo's
sick.
advances. So far.
JoJo's advances. So far in the semifinals, we will be having Carol and Tuesday versus JoJo's. Epic. Next round, we have Senko-san, which honestly, it's the 8th best of these series. Versus Sensei. What are you doing here?
Best anime of the season. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Animac, why don't you explain why you never ended up watching Senko-san?
Yeah, so I was gonna start watching a few episodes of Sensei and then watch a few episodes of Senko-san before the stream. And then I watched Sensei first, and I just watched all of Sensei because it's fucking amazing. All I have to say about Sensei is my son.
My
Oh.
son!
Oh boy. Like this, honestly, I went into this thinking this is gonna be some trash. This is hilarious. This is
As
so
someone, look, it's
good,
amazing
bro.
though. I am so proud of myself because I read the manga for this a while ago, and I've once told that to someone, and they were like, "You read the manga to Sensei? What are you doing here? Like, dude, you could be reading like good manga." And it's actually hilarious, and it's becoming one of my top 10 ecchis probably.
yeah, bro. It's like almost
So
Keijo level of awesomeness.
It's almost Keijo.
Hey
level.
Joe,
Like,
okay Joe, what a
the
fucking treat.
thing is about these ecchi anime, right? It's like, first of all, why did someone in Japan just decide, hey everyone, after 2010, we're not gonna fund any actual hentai. We're only gonna give them like 15-minute episodes, that's it. But we're going to give full series to stuff that totally should be hentai, but isn't, just to fuck with everyone. Let's do it.
Well, to be fair, it's because this is shown on national television to, sculpt the minds of the future generations.
But no, in terms of the actual like show, like when it's an ecchi show, I liked when they they know what they're doing, and they just make it so absurd that it's hilarious.
All right,
Like,
but
it-
Animac,
it-
here's the real question. Did you watch it censored or uncensored?
I watched it as uncensored as I could, but there was still some censoring.
There is an uncensored version.
Can you look at me, please?
I will try. I will try to find it.
Yeah,
Highdive.com for the
Slide over into DM Nux. So that is, I mean, I love it because we know what it knows what it is. It makes no qualms about it, and it goes from like trash to so trashy. It's absolutely hilarious and brilliant. So I love it. I think
the main difference, and I'm gonna get all analytical here, okay? The deep philosophy within Sensei, what do you do? Okay, but honestly, most ecchi anime don't make the characters realistic. Okay, hear me out. And that is one of my biggest qualms with it. It's like, it doesn't make sense that there's this ridiculous harem of girls following around the main character. It doesn't make sense that this girl doesn't understand anything normal and just says perverted things all the time because they think it's funny. It's like, that is the ecchi that's coming out these days. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it. However, when you get a masterpiece like Sensei, what are you doing here? I'm going to have to hold back tears. When you get a masterpiece like this, the characters are fully real and relatable, but the situations are what's insane and amazing.
That's actually the best description I've heard, yeah.
And that is why Sensei, What Are You Doing Here is one of the greatest anime. And in case you don't know what it's about a dude who, whatever the hell he does, there's this demon teacher. Everyone's scared to death of her because she's really strict and stuff, even though she's like nice inside and whatever. And the main character, who's a student in, like, I don't know, high school, of course, he's walking.
But he's in the most senior class at high school.
Most senior class of high
he's
school.
18.
So he's 17, I think, actually.
18.
But whatever. He was held back a year in high school, so he's 18. He's
I'm pretty sure you could be 18 in high school, but
He's
whatever.
a little slow. Let's not make fun of the guy.
He's dumbass. All right. Yeah.
And the greatest thing is, no matter where he is and the weirdest situations he'll find himself in, he will randomly find the sensei there, and then weirdness ensues. That is the greatness of Sensei.
It's
what
so
are you doing
funny?
here?
Nux. I love how whenever he's in a location, he's like, "This is my mother's house.
This is my mother's country house. This is definitely my mother's country house. What is my sensei doing here?
This is the men's bathroom. This is definitely the men's bathroom. What is my sensei doing here? Just it's hilarious.
Exactly. That's the beauty, because the characters are real. They're genuine. But the situations are incredible. And that is why Sensei defeats Senko-san, hands down.
Oh,
even though
God, I don't even know. But listen,
I mean, she's an 800-year-old fox lolly. She's pretty kawaii.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't know.
No.
That was pretty cringe.
I mean, I see where the concept's coming from. They're definitely appealing to like the working class in Japan. How they're so overworked and they have like all this burden. They work these long hours, get home, don't even like survive off convenience store food, and then sleep, and the cycle repeats. And this build-up was building on the guy over and over, and he was like kind of like going through this level of depression or like going through some stuff, and then Senko-san, the 800-year-old lolly girl, comes to pamper him. And like I see what they were going with. I actually did enjoy the episode.
I also did enjoy the episode. I did find it slightly cringe. Maybe watching it English dub was not a move, but
you did English dub. Wow.
but
brave man.
Yeah, I was whatever.
I don't know, English dub for something so obviously Japanese. I don't think it's.
It was not a move at all.
Yeah.
And I will not be continuing the series in English dub.
Oh,
but
I will.
at the end of the day, it's just not a modern masterpiece like
recreators.
Like recreators.
Should I be throwing in my opinion now? Or
yeah, go for it, man.
Okay, well, you guys know that I love my Fox Girls, right?
Oh man!
I mean, you guys know
diversity
that
steps onto the plane.
I think Fox Girls are better, and I have an entire fucking series about that, and I have to respect a man who made a manga and who made an anime for the sole reason that he just liked Fox Girls. He just wanted a fantasy about him enjoying a Fox Girl, and my God, that's beautiful. There's something romantic about that. And actually succeeding.
One thing to say in the defense of Senko-san,
they
embraced the meme. In the first episode, when he was like, "Oh my God, the cops are gonna take me away," I was very impressed because like you have lolly stuff in anime all the time, and they're not self-aware enough. So that's very cool.
The man is a responsible adult. All right, he knows when things are bad.
Exactly, and he
Which
only
is why
touches
he's
her
not
tail.
looting her. Yeah.
Yes. Also,
great, but,
Senko-san,
no.
it didn't exactly inspire philosophically. Like,
No,
honestly, if
that's
you're
not
a
what
very
it's about.
hardworking Japanese man, you know,
You're
just,
gonna get a fox lolly who's 800 years old to come to your
boom,
household.
you
Of
know,
course.
That's exactly how
that'll
it's gonna
change your whole
happen.
mindset. But like, whereas in Sensei, what are you doing here? By the way, do you know the inspiration behind that? You know why it was made? It was
Oh,
because
yeah.
basically a guy wanted to make weird situations for like hentai. So he just was like, hey, let's make weird situations where a guy finds his teacher. That's
But
the whole
let's not-
inspiration.
Let's not make it a hentai though.
But let's not make it a
Yeah.
hentai to make it. But honestly, I think that was a public service thing. He wanted the younger generation, you know, to experience something so beautiful, precious, and pure.
And there are definitely, or so I've been told by people who watch this hentai thing, that there are definite references to other hentai in this
Yeah.
anime.
And
The
if you
thing
guys,
about
if
the
you guys
sensei
enjoy, go ahead.
is I didn't even cast my vote yet. It's like it's easier to make an ecchi series than it is to make a wholesome series.
Yeah.
Interesting. So like I have to give Senko the edge on this one here, simply because not only do I love Fox Girls, I wish she was actually like a grown-up Fox Girl though. That would have been just total victory for me right there. But you know, like to make something wholesome, to make something healing, and to make it just like a no-brainer, you just sit down and watch it, and it's like, oh, that's nice. You know, that's a good thing about it. So I have to give my vote to Senko for this one, for being more wholesome.
I don't know. I feel like raccoon girls are better than fox girls, man.
All right, if you like Raphtalia, that's a good. All right, that's okay.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, maybe if they made it about Schnick girls, then it would have my vote. But for the time being, it's all about Sensei, what are you doing here?
Yeah, so me being a very passionate person about Sensei, what are you doing here? I definitely have to say Senko-san, I did enjoy, because I mostly enjoy like budding romance like anime, but it's for me the like Sensei, what are you doing here? It made me reach levels that I didn't know I could achieve before.
What?
Every episode was a new level of Super Saiyan for Evanit0.
Every episode, I just
And
felt a little
after
bit more-
that, he became the biggest anime YouTuber.
Yeah, if you guys are
I'm-
enjoying Sensei, what are you doing here? Definitely check out Evanito's channel.
It
He's
is
been
the
making some.
fastest my channel has grown since I started watching the show.
Guys,
Yeah, definitely check him
storm.
out.
The storm isn't the only thing that rose up suddenly.
But no, no, but like I just love the fact that like these situations are just so absurd, and like it's just something that could never
But
happen
they're
if you really think
self-aware.
about it.
It's absurd, and they know it's absurd,
it's
but
so-
it's happening.
Yeah, and I
it's like-
love that.
It's like
And
the
it's
One Punch
honestly a
Man of
philosophical message to us all that no matter what happens and how weird of a situation we find ourselves in, you just got to make the best of it, you know?
Oh yeah, he's
action.
definitely making the best of it.
How much of a bro is dude's mom though?
Oh, dude's mom
Right?
is a hell of a bro.
Mom is the best wingman.
Amazing.
Anyway, I believe that Sensei wins 4-1, and purely because Senko-san had a fox girl. It's like saying
That's the
isekai anime.
reason. I have to vote for it. It's,
Man,
it's,
okay,
it's,
By the way,
it's
may
law.
I, Nux, may I make a video called "The Deep Philosophy Within My Sensei"?
I'm doing that already.
Damn it!
Do I sense
I
a
mean,
collab?
I won't be calling it. I won't be calling it that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Can I voice my opinion in this collab if it happens?
All right, the collab just happened.
There you
Little
go.
do you all know. All right, whatever. Anyway, next round we have One Punch Man Season 2, truly an inspiration to modern animation, versus Witcher Demon Slayer, also known as Kimetsu no Yaiba, I believe,
Yaiba.
by Ufotable, the greatest anime studio, versus potentially not the greatest anime studio.
Oh
And-
no.
And well, honestly, I think you all already know what I'm voting for. Animation or not, One Punch Man destroys Demon Slayer, narratively speaking, comedically speaking, character-wise. Everything about One Punch Man beats Demon Slayer. Not to say Demon Slayer is bad. I do like it. I do see a beauty in the simplicity of Demon Slayer, but One Punch Man kills it for me.
Yeah, I'm absolute shonen trash, so I'm loving Demon Slayer, like, truly. And if it was, like, if I were to base this off animation and artwork, Demon Slayer would win. But overall, I'm just a huge One Punch Man fanboy. I'm loving the second season. I'm able to overlook some of the flaws, and I think after the first episode, they honestly fixed it up quite a bit. So One Punch Man's gonna take it for me. I read the manga as well, and it's so good.
Yeah.
On
for
the
me-
one hand, by the way, there is a snack girl in One Punch Man manga.
Oh my god. Trying to sway votes with bribery?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh no, on the one hand, I really, really do like the Demon Slayer one. Like I've
It's good. Yeah.
enjoying it a lot. It reminds me of Dororo and like Mushishi, other anime that I really love. And the animation is brilliant, and I love like the traditional, lore, Japanese lore. So I'm definitely it's out of the ones that are new ones that are airing, it's in my like probably top 2 after the greatness that is Sensei. But One Punch Man honestly has been getting better and better as the episodes have been going. So even though people have been hating on it, it's been really, really good and hilarious. So I gotta go with One Punch Man.
Me personally, I'm gonna go with before I say who I'm gonna go with, I really, really love Demon Slayer actually. And the only reason I even found out about Demon Slayer is because Aniplex USA gave me tickets to see like the first 5 episodes through a competition that I didn't even sign up for. And I was like, oh,
That's the best way to win a competition.
yeah, I was like,
Wow.
sure, I guess I'll do it. And so like I went and I was like, all right, what is this? And like I watched like the first 2 episodes and I was like, okay, this is not the greatest show ever. I thought it was like pretty boring, but like after episode 3, it was just so incredible to me. And I was like, oh my god, like this show is probably one of my new favorites. And I know it's a lot, like it's so early and soon to say that, but like if anything, if One Punch Man didn't exist in this like bracket against it right now, I would have gone for Demon Slayer. But One Punch Man is still a story by one. And I enjoy the story. As much as people hate the animation, I'm still enjoying the story of One Punch Man a lot more. And I have to go with that over Demon Slayer.
Garo
Yeah.
is such a good villain. Go ahead.
Well, thank you
yeah.
very much for saying that. That I agree.
Yeah, I do agree. The Demon Slayer one, I came in with 0 expectations because I hate that kind of period Japan kind of anime. However, after watching it, I was like, this actually is amazing. I cared about the characters immediately right off the start, and that's saying a lot. I think they're interesting. The designs are interesting. And even the guy who was sent to kill the demons afterwards, I kind of got inside his head. I understood his reasoning and what was going on and why he was being kind of cold and everything. I enjoyed those characters. I thought they were very compelling. But it's One Punch Man against it, and One Punch Man's characters are absolutely fascinating to me, given how off the mark they are, because they're kind of like, they're going against shonen typical standards, and that's its whole thing. It's like it's going against shonen standards, and it's up against a typical kind of shonen thing. So like, it's kind of an unfair matchup. To be quite frank about it. And while yes, the animation I have seen is very much subpar to Madhouse, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not enough to detract from the show to make it absolutely unwatchable like people claim. So my vote completely goes to One Punch Man because everything about that world is fascinating to me.
I feel like they redeemed themselves animation-wise within the last 2 episodes as well. Like, it's not amazing, but I think they did a great job.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I think the animation is average, which is not bad. It's not good. It's average, which is the definition of the word average.
I mean, the first episode was pretty. The artwork was pretty bad.
Yeah, I think that a lot of it just was jarring compared to what you're coming off with. Like, take your average GIF from One Punch Man season 1, and it's like, ah, it's like,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Again, Demon Slayer, the first episode, you're all saying that you liked it from the first episode. I didn't really. I got into it after a few, and then I was like, this is actually really nice. And I do like Demon Slayer. However, unfortunately, it's up against One Punch Man, which is one of my favorites ever. And Animek couldn't look more bored.
But
Well, because I'm trying to talk about Sensei and you keep going on about One Punch Man.
Well, next round is Sensei versus One Punch Man.
Wait, so who
Well,
hasn't voted? I think we got to make Evanit0 go first next time.
I voted this time.
You
already.
did?
What do you
Okay.
mean? I went for freaking One Punch Man.
All right, everyone voted for One Punch Man over Demon Slayer,
Mhm.
which just means that One Punch Man barely defeats Demon Slayer.
Clearly.
Next round, we have Carol and Tuesday versus JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is a matchup for the ages that the world shall remember.
So if I
Unless
do go first
JoJo
this
absolutely stomps, which would be cool.
if I am allowed to go first this time,
Yeah, because you haven't seen either of them.
I haven't seen
Whoa.
either of them, so I'm gonna make this very simple. I love the opening for Carol and Tuesday, so I'm just gonna go for that.
No!
You guys discuss.
No!
No, you need to pause. You need to mute your mic and watch JoJo's opening as well. At least have a fair
let-
competition.
Yeah, come on, man.
Okay. Do you want me to? Okay, you guys discuss while I go back and watch JoJo's opening. I'll recap.
You have
my
to watch
vote.
all of the JoJo openings.
Just all of them.
Just the part 5 first opening. The second opening
No,
is kind of yeah.
Nah, the second opening is pretty good.
I don't like
But
it.
you have to watch at least the first 2 openings.
I'll
Opening
wa-
1 and 2.
I'll watch those openings while you guys discuss.
Even though opening, I think 7. The third opening of part 4 is probably the best.
But what
But,
about Sono Chino Sadame?
That's the first one. So you gotta watch the first 2 openings.
Yeah, so for me, it's tough because JoJo has such a legacy behind it, and Carol and Tuesday so far has been brilliant. I mean, the DJ guys,
Oh my god.
Back to the DJ.
what a boss! He's probably like 48. He's like Benny Benassi, just going on lunch dates with hot chicks and playing boom, 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 boom.
And this is why Animac is not the Rant Cafe DJ.
I should be,
Well,
but
don't base
yeah,
your
switch
opinion on
up.
JoJo's off of all of
I don't know.
JoJo's.
I'll
Just
go
part
last.
5.
I'm very excited personally for when YouTube starts really cracking down on copyright and we can't use background music for our videos anymore. You just have Animac in the background. Poo, 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 poo.
He's gonna make a killing, bro.
Well, my network gives me a big library, so I'm okay.
Yeah, that's sick. Animac's still going.
Oh my god.
well, you told me to do it.
The silent parts are my favorite parts, to be fair.
So for me, I feel like Nux hit it right on. I'm all about those wholesome moments. Like for like death scenes, like they'll affect me, but it's not gonna make me cry. Versus like people chasing their dreams, man. Like that hits me in the feels. I only watched the first 2 episodes of Carol and Tuesday literally right before this podcast to like watch everything and prepare, and it was unbelievable. And like I'm trying to be like not biased and only think about like the last like couple episodes of JoJo's. But the last couple of episodes of JoJo's were amazing too, so I don't know what to do.
Dude, Metallic versus King Crimson.
Oh my god.
Dude!
That was like one of the best fights ever.
The strategy that it took for Doppio against Risotto at the end,
No, but
throwing
you
those
haven't
knives.
Have you seen the fight
God,
yet?
what are you doing? I'm flying.
Everyone
over.
throws
You're gonna
knives. It's
flatten
not
your
spoilers.
ass.
It's not
I'm
spoilers if everyone
spanking
throws
you.
knives.
That knife scene was unbelievable. That was a fantastic. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
wow.
go.
all together. I want to watch it all together.
You realize they were tearing each other to shreds, man.
Noble's dying on the inside. I'm gonna
The
vote for JoJo's.
strategy, man. Thank
Nux convinced me. Fuck you.
Look, I like Carol and Tuesday. It's really good. The first 2 episodes hit me. I appreciate it as far as anime go. I like it. I'd say even Cowboy Bebop level, almost Cowboy Bebop level, which is good. But
I think it had a better start than Cowboy Bebop. I feel like. It
oh,
took me
I 100% agree. If it keeps this up, it'll be like almost Cowboy Bebop level. But as far as the first 2 episodes, comparing them to the first 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop, I prefer Carol and Tuesday hands down.
Yeah, same. Because
I like the
feel like for-
characters. I like the interactions. I like how they met each other. I think the first episode was actually really, really good in getting them to meet each other. I thought it was a little like almost idealistic that they just look at each other. It's like, you like music and you don't have anywhere to stay. I like music and I don't have anywhere to stay. Hey, let's be friends. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. But honestly, it's a very touching story that I liked a lot.
But it's like the
And,
fact that they come from 2 completely different lifestyles, but they both have the same dream is what makes
It's how
it so
the opposites
good.
attract. Yes, it gave a Straw Hat One Piece vibe almost when
And
they.
Dude, that's why I love One Piece so much. It's all about chasing dreams, man. It's unreal.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're talking about story, but like the music is freaking insane. It's
Yeah.
I
incredible.
didn't get there yet.
Yeah.
The music is amazing, and I like that a lot of it's in English because I speak English.
I agree. The music in One Piece is unbelievable. Have you heard Bink's Sake?
Oh, and by the way, the English is like better than my English, so that was surprising.
Yeah, and also they have different voice actresses for the singing than I
Yeah,
think. For...
obviously. Yeah, they have a real band. It's on YouTube. The actual people who sing the song.
And it was definitely the right choice.
Yeah,
And they even look like the characters themselves, kind of.
And I also like that they're worried about like growing on Instagram or whatever. I like the Mars setting. I don't know. I like a lot about Carol and Tuesday, but
Yeah.
honestly, if I were to validly compare it to my take on JoJo's, I don't think they're in the same league. Like, I vote for JoJo's hands down. JoJo's is a meme, and
Shut up.
I
It is.
appreciate it so much. You have no idea how much I love JoJo's. And especially the last 2 episodes, man. Abakio, please.
It was like a little. That's what I'm saying. The last, like, if this podcast had happened, like Carol and Tuesday came out a little earlier, and it versed JoJo's at a different time, maybe the feels could have leaned me towards Carol and Tuesday. But like the last 2 episodes of JoJo's were probably the best 2 episodes within part 5. So,
Oh, hands down.
All
you
right.
caught us at a bad time.
I'm going here. And you
Or
guys
a
know
good
I
time.
love my memes. I am a total meme lord. And JoJo is like the king of all anime memes. Like I think at least every single episode has been memed in JoJo now in some fashion. It's
Yo.
incredible.
Yo, Film Theory just uploaded a video analyzing Bruno Bucciarati licking Giorno's face. If you can analyze face licking in anime, then it's good jizz. The torture dance.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Where's your
you-
mind
you-
going?
You heard that correctly. The torture dance scene.
Yeah.
Like, there was a scene with Narancia showing Fugo his math equation. He's like, did I do this math right? And he's like so happy, and Fugo like gently looks at him, then picks a fork up off the table and stabs him in the face. He's like, you got it wrong, and he's like wrecking him. I don't know.
All right, Nux. All right.
What?
I'll agree with you. JoJo's is better for now because Carol and Tuesday still has a lot to go and to prove ourselves. But
didn't
don't
know
you dare
that,
tell me that face licking is more philosophical than cherry licking. Don't you dare.
Oh no, that's a totally different thing.
That was a good impression.
Yes, it was good, but like for the sake of diversity and the sake of absolutely something unique to anime.
You need a boyfriend that can lick you like Kakyoin licks his cherry.
Yeah, I mean, boy. Like anyway, it wasn't really Kakyoin though who did it.
No, it wasn't.
Right, I
Yeah.
know. It was Golden Experience. No, it wasn't Gold Experience. What was it called?
What the fuck are you talking about? Gold Experience?
What was it called? What was it called? It was that Gold Stand.
Yeah, golden showers.
Yeah.
Golden Showers, which
Golden
sounds very...
shower.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, come on. How could JoJo's not win in Carol?
But Carol and Tuesday, it's so unique and it's something fresh and the music's great. Not saying that the JoJo music's not great, okay? But it's got like a unique flavor to it. And you know, I have to give it to Carol and Tuesday. I haven't been wowed by an anime in a long, long time. And Carol and Tuesday, I think, deserves this.
No, fair enough, man.
Well, I'm
Sure.
wowed all the time. Like, dude, we have One Punch Man and we had Mob Psycho last season. I was
Mob
floored.
Psycho, I will give you. Mob Psycho was fantastic too. But this one is above Mob Psycho for me.
Yeah, man, it did hit me. It hit me really hard. I was not like I thought it was gonna be good. 'Cause I heard people. I saw people tweeting about it, but I did not think it was gonna like hit this hard and be that good.
Yeah, Carol and Tuesday is fantastic. If you haven't seen it, which you probably haven't, to any listeners, it's worth checking out. Presuming that you fly to Japan, of course.
Yeah, just go to Japan. You'll be fine, guys. At least your VPN can. You're in Japan.
It's worth
Sponsored
it.
by NordVPN.
Yeah.
No, it's sponsored by nordvpn.com/animeuproar.
Ah, there you go.
Are you actually sponsored by NordVPN?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't know if you were memeing or
video.
not.
Since today's video.
Oh, nice. All right, Evanit0. Oh wait, Animac, did you vote?
Yeah, I went with JoJo's too.
Oh, so
Yeah, I can't blame you for going JoJo. Honestly, I can't.
And I can't blame you for going with Carol and Tuesday, man, because I love both.
See, these
based
are
off the
gentlemen right
openings.
now.
What do you think?
All right, so I watched both the JoJo's openings, and I rewatched Carol and Tuesday's opening, and I I don't prefer the JoJo's openings. I really don't. I think Carol and Tuesdays is just so much better. I don't know. It's entrancing.
It's better than JoJo.
Yeah,
It really
and
is.
it really makes me want to see the show. So.
Damn. Okay. Well, next best openings bracket, we're gonna have to add it in.
Yeah.
And by the way, when you say it's entrancing, I love trance music, like that DJ guy.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I actually still like the JoJo openings better. But hey, that's just
Wow.
me.
Fighting.
Oh no, Chino Sadame, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what's up.
In any case, so JoJo wins,
That's
proceeding
Sonachi.
to the finals. In the next round, we have One Punch Man versus Sensei. What are you doing here? And it's truly a battle of the philosophical titans.
God damn.
Clearly.
I will.
Why?
Nux. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna unironically vote for Sensei.
All right, I'm leaving the stream.
That's crazy.
Dude, we're talking 2 comedies. Sensei is so funny. I'm voting for Sensei. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
It's funny if I really just think about this, the only like the 3 or 4 episodes of One Punch Man that are currently out, it's actually a little bit of a closer decision for me than like you would think. I'm still gonna vote for One Punch Man, but I'm trying to not be super biased and think about the manga and how great
Briggs.
One Punch Man gets.
Briggs, allow me to remind you what happens in the school nurse room.
I was dying, bro.
guy
I was
doesn't
laughing my head off at the end of episode 1.
It's a great comedy, but not only is One Punch Man a great comedy, but it's so freaking deep as well.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
did you
there's
just say?
actual like
After I mentioned the school nurse room, you telling me One Punch Man is deep? Dog.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dude, One Punch Man is in a league of its own. Just even Metal Bat, like he's a random low-class S-class hero. Low S-class hero. And him fighting the centipede guy was really amazing. This is the power of One Punch Man.
No, it's great, and I like
Garo
the
walking
fact that the
around.
guy-
The fact that Garo in the latest episode made friends with this random kid reading a book about heroes is actually amazing, and what it says for Garo's character.
And he gets even better throughout the manga when you like discuss that dynamic of him.
I am
Like,
so hyped
you
for the
need-
next episode of One Punch Man.
Do you really want to get into a competition of describing what happens in each anime?
Look, I've seen both, and I like both, but even though Sensei is a fun watch, One Punch Man makes me hyped for the entire week for the next episode, and Sensei gives me 10 minutes of fun.
Listen, I'm sorry, but
What type of fun?
dude,
Yeah, no, what are we talking about?
A better
I got
nut
the
in the
detail, my dude. Go into
alone,
detail.
the protagonist's mom alone is a bigger hero than anyone in One Punch Man.
Moon Rider, bro.
Even Moomin Rider, okay?
Even Moon
No
Rider.
Luck here subscribed for 3 months. Thank you. Probably just to show support for my choice in this one. And I will also say that I'm glad that the guy from Yu Yu Hakusho is getting work again with One Punch Man, Metal Bat. Love the episode. I'm still going with my girl. Sensei.
Metal Bat's one of my
Whatever.
favorite heroes.
I have to go with the Sensei anime as well because
Yes!
Whoa!
I mean, I really do. To be fair, like every week I look forward to it, and it's because it's so funny and like I don't know. I haven't seen anything like it. And One Punch Man, on the other hand, while the story is great, while it is super hype and like I'm looking forward to like every new episode, it's just not as much as Teacher because it's like, yeah, I have to spend 20 minutes watching a One Punch episode, but you know, the Teacher anime can give me like 13 minutes of like, yo, what the F? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yo, and check this out. Imagine if Sensei won right now. In the next round, you can just picture Nux saying, Sensei, what the hell are you doing here?
There you go. There you go.
All right, so Noble, you haven't voted yet, right?
No, I haven't.
So it's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's all up to you, bro.
Oh fuck! Oh,
Noble,
decision
fuck.
Nux is
maker.
gonna say, this is the final round. This is definitely the final round.
What a meme choice I can do right now too, but in my heart, I know One Punch Man wins. Honestly and truly.
Next
I know-
round, we
I
have
know-
One
wait,
Punch
he said
Man
it is
versus
hard. He
JoJo's
said-
Bizarre
Whoa,
Adventure.
wait, hold on. He said in his heart. Let him
It-
finish.
But in my dick.
Oh god.
Which one do I follow? What is it, boy? Which one do you want? Tell me. All right, man. I have to go with One Punch Man. I enjoy that story way too much. Even the other animation season 2, it's good enough for me. I really look forward to every single episode that comes out, and it compels me. And honestly, too, like I've seen a lot of titties now, man. As a person who used to upload lots of titties on YouTube, you know, I get it. I understand why people like the sensei. I get
You have failed me, Noble.
like I get, but sometimes, you know, like I like the comedy plus serious combo. It's not something you see a lot, and it's unique to One Punch Man. So I have to give it to One Punch Man.
No, fair enough. I mean, obviously, Senta Sensei doesn't compare to the Sensei from What the hell are you doing here, Sensei? But whatever. No, I'm really loving One Punch Man as well. But the good news is, everyone, that right now is the time when Nux loses his mind completely.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like silent, because in worst case, you vote for Sensei, and I don't have a problem in the finals. But JoJo's versus One Punch Man is brutal.
Yeah, that one's brutal. That one is brutal.
Honestly, it's not that hard for me. Like,
I mean-
if I'm just basing it off of like seasonal anime, like the first 4 episodes of One Punch Man versus whatever's come out for part 5, or even the last couple episodes of part 5, I still have to vote for JoJo's. Like, One Punch Man is like one of my favorite mangas, and it's like I know it's gonna be so great, but for the time being, like, I'm just enjoying it. Versus the last couple episodes of JoJo's have just been so good, like unbelievable.
Yeah, come to think of it, Animag and Noble, and especially Evanit0, why haven't you seen the latest 2 episodes of JoJo's?
Yeah, you guys are fucking up.
Yeah, where are you guys? You're making this video talking about JoJo's, one of the anime classics of the modern era, aside from like recreators and whatever. But like, honestly, it's next level.
No, I know.
History is unfurling before your eyes.
And it sucks because I can't even dive deep into it because I don't want to spoil Noble.
Yep, don't do it.
Where are
I'll
you up
slap
to, Noble? Yeah, Mr. Han Solo.
I think I got to the part where before I just got sick of doing weekly episodes where it was Bruno was shot in the head in a train.
No, he wasn't. You mean
not
Mista.
Bruno, but
Mista.
yeah, the guy with the gun.
I'm
not
further
Bruno.
than Noble. I'm after the airplane stuff.
Yeah,
You're
I did.
up to the best part of the series, Animag.
You're right there, bro.
You're literally right there.
I
Okay,
want
so
to
now I
watch
get to-
more, but
now
I
I
want to
get
wait for it to
binge
be
it.
finished. How close is it to being finished? Does it need
It's
another season?
10
or is
more
this it?
episodes. 10 more.
10 more.
episodes.
Okay, then I'll binge watch it with my bros. We're waiting. We're just waiting.
Animac, please, for the love of God, watch
Yeah,
the next 3 episodes.
I'll binge it now. All right, cool. I probably will also vote for JoJo just because we have more to go on, and it's been so amazing. And One Punch Man, the animation is not as good. However, it is really good so far. But I feel like it's fair. Although I now don't know whether "Oh my God" or "My son" is the better meme.
To answer that question, oh my God.
Oh my god!
I don't know, man.
I actually have that as a sound clip on my Twitch stream every time.
Well, you guys already
Well,
know what I'm gonna vote for.
I'll okay, so you vote for One Punch Man.
I'll
Mr.
make a vote. And this one's actually easy for me. I love One Punch Man. I really do. The manga's fantastic. The first season was amazing. Second season, still good. Still good. Still good. But JoJo has been fantastic for pretty much every single season. And I'm so hyped for it. The memes are fantastic. Everything about the show is compelling. I love the unique art style. The art style, like it's consistent. The animation's consistent, and the fights are just so outlandish. And I love every second of it. So JoJo wins over One Punch Man hands down for me.
So I didn't end up needing to decide at all, did I?
Not really.
Well,
Epic.
you have to because you made me.
Yes, of course, I will. I'm not a bitch. Anyway, so as far as my personal preference between the two anime, these two both being in my 10 favorite anime of all time. I prefer One Punch Man to JoJo's in all. If I were to include the entire narrative, the anime, the manga, whatever, my love for the series of One Punch Man, I think, exceeds that of JoJo's. However, discussing the power of seasonal anime and my preference as far as David Productions' adaptation of JoJo's and the JoJo's episodes that have been going on this season compared to JC Staff's take on One Punch Man and the 4 episodes of One Punch Man we have so far, I would personally, in this bracket, vote for JoJo's.
I've never agreed with Nux more in my life. Like I
love
like One Punch Man more than JoJo's too overall. I read the entire manga and I'm gonna start reading one's webcomic. I just can't wait. But based on this bracket, Sono Chino Sadame has got to take it, boys.
Sono Chino Sadame.
And even though JoJo should really be on this bracket, it wins again. That's the power of memes.
Well,
all right, so now let's just for fun, JoJo's or Avengers Endgame without spoilers.
wait, what?
What's better this
I
season?
still haven't seen Endgame.
Oh, neither have I.
Neither have I.
I haven't seen it either.
Am I the only person in here that's seen it? Okay.
And he hasn't seen JoJo.
I'm not a
All right,
real
so
anime
never mind that.
watcher, no.
I vote for buying my shirt where Saitama One Punches Thanos on animeuproar.com.
Wow.
The
That's
plug.
amazing.
And also NordVPN/Animac.
Slash
No,
Anime
slash
Uproar.
Anime Uproar. My bad.
Use the code Anime Uproar for a free month.
I think
Yeah,
I will.
Very epic.
Actually, I don't have to. I'm already in Japan. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, but you know what is? This was a great stream and like I had a blast and a worthy anime one. But imagine if you asked me who is the better waifu, Shinobu, Kira's wife, or Monster Princess Super S from One Punch Man.
I'm not gonna
Or-
ask. How about
What?
Sensei?
Or Sensei.
From
What are you
Sensei.
doing here?
Sensei or Kira's wife?
I mean, if you're talking about waifus, that's the whole point of Senko-san. Literally, it really is.
No, it is pretty hilarious. Animax taste. He's like, okay, so my 2 favorite women in anime are Kira's wife and Josuke's mom.
Wait, what? What?
And you know who's not bad? And you know who's not bad? Joseph's mom's also okay.
Jesus Christ.
Animax 3 favorite waifus.
Are you saying that there's something going on with me and liking
Milfs?
Yeah. Are you secretly Kakuyuin?
Milf Hunter Kakyoin at your service.
Wait, who do you like from One Punch Man? I thought you said you
Like-
said.
I was talking about Monster Princess Super S, the one with the whips that dresses in
Oh,
like a
she's amazing.
yeah, she dresses in like a leather thong that you can unzip at the front.
Epic.
No, but also Fubuki is pretty amazing too. Like
One thing I gotta say about JC Staff.
I've been
Impressive
reading,
artwork.
I've been reading the One Punch Man manga as soon as I wake up. I'm trying to catch up on like chapter 90 something now, and like I wake up. I'm trying to start the day. I turn the manga and it's like Fubuki right there, and I'm just like, oh no, too early.
Oh,
Too early.
I think that monster princess girl or whatever the hell. I don't even know her name. Doesn't matter. She's like the hottest character in One Punch Man.
Yeah, but like the way they draw her, bro, it's not
It's a-
even fair.
It's not even fair.
The only one that comes
Miyata
close
is a genius.
Murata.
Murata. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Miyata from Hajime no Ippo.
Sensei is the only one that comes close to the.
God damn it.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a Berserk chapter. Did you any of you hear of that? Did it
I
come
think
out?
it did come out.
Anyway, thank you all so much for coming. It's been a pleasure. In case you haven't noticed, you have 7 anime to watch, and Senko-san's okay.
What? It is its own pace. It really is.
I think it's worth
It's
a
more,
watch.
it's more for the memes. Oh yeah, we didn't include the quartet anime in this. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
We
Yeah, I
talked
mean,
about it a lot last week.
I thought it was cute, like as a 10-episode anime, and then I discovered Sensei, the
Mm.
10-minute anime, and I was like, Yo, Quartet, get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. Huge shout out to Evanit0 and Noble from Lost Podge. Their links will be down below. I don't know. I felt like doing the outro this time. Animac,
Alright.
take it away.
You just wow. Okay.
Cool, man. I've nothing else to say except until next time. See ya, Space Cowboys.
Bang!
You shot me.
I'm leaving that in.